what I wanted to talk about actually is there's this interesting aspect to the Fed that probably Trump and Besson are very clued in, but not many other people. So the every FOMC meeting, there's 12 voters, seven uh, board members, board governors that vote, and then five of 12 that rotate every year, regional bank presidents of the Kansas City and the Dallas and the Chicago and the Richmond, et cetera. And so there's 12 of those regional banks, and every year five of them vote in a rotating fashion annually. So on years ending in 1 and 6, in February, the reappointments of those regional bank presidents take place, or new regional bank president appointments. Those reappointments or new appointments must be approved by those seven governors. So basically, every 5 years, the people manning these regional banks, who represent five of the 12 voting members at FOMC meetings, need to be appointed or reappointed. Why this matters is because everybody's been talking about, okay, we had Kugler, who was on the board, leaves in January. She's gone. She resigned. So now Trump has three of seven board governors. Next year, presumably, in May, which comes after this February appointment confirmation, he will have four as Powell. He will replace Powell. But if you go to the next slide, why this matters going into February and why it makes sense he's targeting Cook, who's a Biden appointee, is another prong to the Fed takeover strategy, which is if he gets Cook out in the next number of months, he will have, even pre-Powell, he will have four of seven board members at the Fed under his control.
And then you get Zervos.
You get Zervos.
Yeah, and then you get Zervos and you have five. So maybe Kellyanne Conway will make six. But so this is huge because if he successfully, which it doesn't look like is going to happen, but if he were to successfully, even before Powell, get one of these other board members gone, who are all three Jefferson, Cook, Barr, Biden appointees, he gets a situation where going into February potentially can affect five other voting members for the next year because of the regional bank appointees. So,
and then also Jefferson is being considered for Fed chair too. So you wonder what's going on there as well.
Well, considered, aka, hey buddy, show us how dovish you can get.
Yeah, do your little dance.
yeah. So, who's the guy this morning? There was someone this morning who came out and said a former Fed guy, Bullard, yeah. Former St. Louis Fed President James Bullard said, yeah, we need to go down 100 bips. I mean, they're all just coming out of the woodwork. It's a little ridiculous, but this is a full frontal assault on the Fed. Look, I think this is going to matter. I think we're in like the second inning of Fed takeover stuff, despite how crazy it's already been. However, I don't think that's necessarily a panacea for what I expect, on the market front over the next month or two. It could be, as we get later into the year, could be a boost, but I think it's still treacherous in September.